Welcome to Miles Regan First Day, Chapter 4, WTF. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. MJJ Taylor and Miles Regan. The handover was winding down. Radcliffe snapped his clipboard shut, and the tension in the room eased with it. Coffee cups lifted, chairs scraped, pens scratched tired notes. Hart leaned back, gum snapping. Before we all bugger off, meet our new lad. PC Regan, fresh out the packet. Shirt still white, boots still squeaking. Look at him. Every head turned. Miles gave a nervous grin. Morning. Morning, he says. Price muttered. High-vis half unzipped, glasses sliding down his nose. Sounds like he's on the tills at Tesco, not the Met. Patel chuckled. Bet he ironed his socks. Miles raised both hands. Only the left one. The room laughed. Even Radcliffe's mouth twitched. Morris lifted his mug. Lunchbox? Juice box? Love note? Ham sandwich and a Kit Kat, Miles said, trying to sound proud. Groans, chuckles, heads shaking. Patel wagged her pen at him. Give it a week. You'll be praying for arson just so you can go home. Hart smirked. Let him enjoy thinking he's in the bill. The bill? Price scoffed. Nah, hot fuzz. Look at his face. Bet he practices YARP in the mirror. The laughter bubbled again. Miles laughed with them, cheeks hot but chest warm. For the first time that morning, he felt like he belonged. Radcliffe let it run, then cut it sharp. All right, enough piss taken. Patrol's in 10. Custody's stable. Let's keep it that way. The clock ticked and the radios hissed. Oh, control reception. We've got a... The first explosion ripped through the channel. The whole room shook, mugs toppling, windows rattling in their frames. Screams over radio. Explosion at reception. Multiple casualties. Gunfire rattled through the transmission. They've got guns. Automatic. Multiple hose. A burst cut the voice off, and then static. The room was frozen. Only the hiss. Price whispered, Jesus Christ. Patel's voice cracked. That was reception. Hart spat gum into the bin. That was a breach. They're inside. Radcliffe pressed his mic. Control, this is briefing. Confirm situation. Static, and he didn't hesitate. No one sits. Custody gets locked. That's their prize. Move. Boots hammered. Miles stumbled after the others, ears full of the last scream before the line went dead. They didn't make contact until the second blast. It rolled down the corridor, deeper, closer. Dust puffed from the ceiling tiles. Radios lit up with chaos. Second device, inner lobby breached, I repeat. Gunfire, shouts, a scream cut short, and then silence. The group froze, even Radcliffe. Doors, Hart muttered. They're hitting the inner doors. Radcliffe nodded grimly. Keycards will slow them, not forever. They're methodical. As if on cue, through the static came muffled voices. Not panic, not rage. Barked orders. Professional. Hold this stairwell. Cut the lock here. Wait on 3. Then stillness again. Miles' throat clenched. They sound like soldiers, he thought. Radcliffe's voice snapped him back. We set a line. Custody locks tight. We push them here. We bleed them here. The terrorists came through smoke, rifles barking. The first burst cut a constable down before she even raised her baton. Her body folded against the wall, blood spraying wide. Another officer fired back with his Glock, wild shots sparking off lockers. The terrorists checked their advance, hesitating. Hearing gunfire meant opposition, not unarmed victims. They slowed, cautious now, moving like predators that had scented something dangerous. Radcliffe bellowed, down! Hold 'em! Gunfire tore the air, sparks spat, tiles shattered. Morris ripped a riot shield off the wall, roared and charged. Come on, you bastards! He held 3 seconds. Then bullets tore through him, shredding thigh and gut. He screamed, staggered, another burst tearing his jaw away. He hit the floor spasming until a final round silenced him. Patel screamed. Miles gagged, bile burning his throat. Morris, joking with him minutes ago, was steaming meat on the tiles. Then one terrorist broke through too fast, rifle snapping up. A constable lunged, the rifle barked, the officer's chest ripped open in sprays of red. He collapsed at Miles's feet. Hart reacted instantly, stun gun cracking. The terrorist jolted, convulsing but still fighting. Miles didn't think. He screamed and hurled himself in, all teeth and nails in desperation. They went down together, rifles skittering across the tiles. The man landed on top, hands crushing Miles's throat. Spots danced at the edges of his vision. He clawed, kicked, useless. Desperate, he bit down on the man's gloved fingers, tearing flesh. The terrorist howled, smashing a fist into his skull. White sparks flared. Miles' hand brushed the rifle. He dragged it close. No thought, just survival. Bang! The shot blew the man off him, chest caving, blood sprayed hot across Miles's face. He lay gasping, throat raw, teeth aching, rifle trembling in his hands. Hart hauled him upright, voice rough. "On your feet, lad!" Boots thundered behind them. More shadows coming. Radcliffe stormed forward, slammed the custody doors, bolts locking with a brutal clang. The gunman hit the other side seconds later. Fists, rifle butts, muffled shouts. The steel groaned, but held. The room stank of blood and cordite. Shouts and moans echoed from cells. Shutters clanged down one by one, sealing the block. Radcliffe turned, eyes locking on Miles. "Give me that?" Miles blinked. "Sarge, I—" Radcliffe tore the rifle from his trembling hands. "You're no use with this right now. You'll shoot one of us before you hit them." Miles stared at his empty fingers, still curled like they clutched the stock. His chest convulsed. Hart steadied him with a hand. "Listen to him, lad. Breathe. You're still standing. That's what counts." Radcliffe slung the rifle, checked the chamber, then barked at the room. "Patch the wounded. Lock every gate, every shutter. Custody is sealed." Patel pressed a rag against the stump of a colleague's hand, her own uniform drenched crimson. Price's voice cracked over the shutter radio. "My front lobby's gone. Multiple officers down. No control outside. Repeat, no control." Radcliffe cut him short. "Control what's in front of you. You're still breathing. You still fight. Eyes up." Miles glanced through the smoke and saw bodies sprawled. Morris in ruin, the constable who'd taken the burst, the terrorist he'd killed. And in the confusion, he realized the other custody sergeants were gone. One had been cut down in the lobby before he could make it in. The other was still unaccounted for, likely caught in the blast or scattered in the chaos. That left one man in command, Radcliffe. He stood at the center of the block, face streaked with blood, voice steady as iron. "They'll find another way, but not yet. We've bought minutes, maybe more. Use them. Patch the wounded. Keep your eyes sharp. Clark stays cuffed. Armory's our only chance." The pounding on the doors rattled the frame. Prisoners whimpered in the cells. Someone sobbed. Someone prayed. Miles slumped against the wall, chest heaving. His throat burned. His arms shook. His first day, his first kill, surrounded by death. Radcliffe's voice cut through again, calm and hard as stone. "Eyes up. This isn't over. We moved to the armory." For the moment, the steel doors held, but everyone in the block knew it was only borrowed time. Miles closed his eyes, rifleless, still tasting blood. He wanted to be anywhere else, but there was no way back, only forward, into hell.